Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Crafts and More. I'm Katrina. If this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome. Take a look at this video or any of my other videos, and if you find yourself inspired, join my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you just hanging out with me for a bit. So, hi everyone. Today I am going to be working on my beautiful scarf that is going to be made from the wee skeins of my pickle jar yarn from Aberdeen's Wool, Tangled Poets. And this is where I am starting. So this is the progress so far. And this is just one of the mini skeins, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and pick out a new one. So this is what I'm picking out, and let's go ahead and work it up, okay? So the way these hanks are made, they have a beginning and an end, and as you can see, they wind it, and they try to prepare them so that they won't get too tangled. So if you untwist them, and then you should be able to find the beginning and the end. So I've been trying to preserve a lot of it. So what I do is I go ahead and I take this knot out. You can cut it if you don't want to go through the process of taking the knot out, but it's okay. I don't mind doing it. So you see here, I'm taking the knot out, and now I have my two pieces. So now you can choose to take it from either end. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to take mine and kind of gather it and prepare to put it on my winder. Okay, so my winder is from Loops and Threads. I just purchased it from Michael's, and actually it does a pretty decent job. I don't do a whole lot of um, work, and so I don't mind using this one from Michael's, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hold it down because there's a clamp, but I'm doing it on a flat surface. So you'll see me just kind of working on it. Um, And again, this is just a small mini skein, so it's really not a big deal, okay? Now you'll see here, it's taking me a little bit of time to do, and that is because I did not secure my hank of yarn well, like I should have. Um, I just kind of laid it down thinking that it would be okay because it's a small amount, but that can cause tangling. So if you have a Swift, that's probably the best thing to do, even if you have a small amount of yarn. It's best to put it on the Swift, and that way it's very easy. You can go ahead and wind up your yarn into a cake very, very quickly, either by hand or by using a ball winder. Okay, so bear with me, but we will get this done. As I am doing this, I wanted to make sure that I added, even if you don't have the funds to purchase a Swift, there are things that you can do. I have seen a few people use the back of a chair to put the opened hank of yarn on, and that helps to keep everything straight and have less tangles as you are unwinding the hank and winding it onto your ball winder or winding it by hand. So just a quick tip I thought that I would mention as I am working on mine. Well, here we have it. I have my small little cake of yarn and I am ready to get started. So work on a whip with me while I get mine done. Before we do that, I do have to go ahead and join my ends. So as you see here, I'm doing a technique where I knot each end on opposite portions and then pull it snug. That is a very secure knot and way to join without having a lot of ends to weave in. So yeah, try it out if you haven't. It is very easy to do, and the knots knot on themselves, so I like it. Now I'm working on my piece and just trying to get it done. This is a very easy scarf to work up. It is just a 2-row repeat and just very easy to follow, and it makes for nice mindful activity because you can maybe kind of meditate or pray or things like that as you are doing it. And you really only have to remember 2 rows. And so that's not a lot. And so you can do it pretty effortlessly without making any major mistakes. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and that you are doing something meaningful. It's a beautiful day here, and I'm just thankful for all things. So as you see, I'm getting closer and closer to finishing as my mini cake is almost done here, and I'm really enjoying it. While I'm working on this, I was sipping on a cup of coffee and some water. Let's go into the main screen so we can chat a little bit more. Hold on for a minute. I am back, and I have completed my second mini skein of the wee skeins of yarn from my pickle jar that I purchased from Aberdeen's Wool and Tangled Poets. It is really working up nicely. I'm very thankful for it, and I hope that you guys are enjoying as I'm working it up. Now, don't forget, my yarny bestie Pricilla is also working on a beautiful bias scarf. She is way ahead of me in hers, and hers is working up so beautiful. And I want you to go ahead and check her out also. Okay. Now, for mine, I'm going to try to go ahead and work on it pretty regular. I will see if I'm going to be able to do 1 or 2 skeins at a time, but we'll see. Now, in addition to that, I'm going to share with you some beautiful photos that were sent to me by a awesome subscriber who is a very dear friend by the name of Shari. She did some beautiful work and showed me 2 different scarves that she has done. One was done as a make-along, and I believe the other one might have been done as well from a make-along. And they just turned out beautifully. So take a look at these awesome photos here. Aren't they beautiful? I think so. She did an awesome job. So, if you guys would like for me to share some of your items and you've done either triangle scarves or bias scarves before, send me a photo. I'd love to see it, and I'd love to be able to share it out so that everyone else can be inspired. All right. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the progress that I made on my beautiful scarf. Here is what it was before, and here is what it is right now. Yes, I'm having a good time. I do like the colors as they are blending together. This hand-dyed yarn is just awesome. It is easy to work with, so I'm enjoying it very much so. All right, so that's all I have for this portion. Let's go ahead and take a look at the puzzle solution for the last video that included a puzzle. And this is what I came up with. And this is the puzzle for today. For those of you guys who have not seen these before, these are word jumble puzzles. And all you need to do is take the 6 letters and look at them and mix them up and see if you can find at least one 6 letter word, one 5 letter word, one 4 letter word, and one 3 letter word. If you can find more, that's awesome. If not, don't worry about it. It's just something that I thought I would share with you guys as I really do enjoy doing different types of puzzles, and I hope that you guys do too. Speaking of puzzles, another one of our dear yarny friends by the name of Dana over at Creatively Created Crochet is doing puzzle play for this month. So if you haven't checked her out, Dana is awesome. She is multi-talented and she is known as Triple C or Creatively Created Crochet. So please go and check out her channel, see what she's doing for the month of April. But in addition to that, see what she's doing just in general. You won't be disappointed. All right. So that's all I have for today. Please touch base with me again soon so you can see how I'm doing on my beautiful bias scarf. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. To each and every one of you, do everything you can to be mindful, do everything you can to be at your best health, and by all means, guys, be crafty every day. I look forward to seeing you again soon in my next video or one of yours. Bye-bye now.